In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a text overlay. Now, look at my cursor. My cursor is in here. When I take the cursor on top of the photo, a text overlay pops up. I take the cursor away from the photo, the text overlay goes away. When I take the cursor on top of the photo, the text overlay comes up. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create this. So let's begin. Here I have taken two files, index.html, style.css, and I have also taken the background photo as well. Now I'm going to take the boilerplate, name it to text overlay. The first thing first, I'm going to link the CSS. Now I'm going to take a tag, it is going to be called main, and inside it I'm going to take a div, and the class is going to be image container. And inside this I'm going to put my image. Now I'm going to open it in the live server. Okay, the image is showing way too big. We are going to deal with this later. Now let me take another div here, and I'm going to name it text overlay, and I'm going to write h1 the perfect burger. The perfect burger. Now we are done with our HTML. Let's go to CSS. First thing I'm going to give the margin 0, padding 0, and I'm going to take the font family, and it is going to be Arial, Helvetica, Sans Serif. Nice. Now I'm going to the image is too big here, so I'm going to set height and width of the image so that we can see it properly. For doing this, I'm going to take the class image container, img. I'm going to give it a width of 100 view width, and I'm going to give it height of 100 view height. Let's see how it looks. So here I did not put the R, that's why it was not showing. So now we can see that we have width of 100, but there is something scroll happening, so I'm going to give it the height of 99 view height. Okay. Now I'm going to put the perfect burger on top of here, on top of the photo. For doing this, I'm going to select the text overlay class, we are going to use the position relative and absolute, so I'm going to give the parent class position relative, relative. Let me give it side by side so you can see this better. Control B, text overlay, position is going to be absolute, width is going to be 100%, height is also going to be 100%, top is going to be 0, left is going to be 0. Now you can see the perfect burger is on top over here, and then I'm going to give the background and set it to RGBA 0.000.5. Now you can see a black overlay. So I'm going to give it display. I want to align the text here, so I'm going to use the display, flex, justify, align item center, I want it to be in the center, and justify content, I want it to start from the start. So justify content start. Now we can see our overlay here, text overlay here. Let me give some height. Let me change the font size. Text overlay H1. The color is going to be white so that we can see it. Font size, let me give a font size of 100 pixel. Nice. Okay. Now we can see it. Now we can see our text overlay, but we want the text overlay to show when we hover on it. Other than that, we don't want to see it. So we are going to keep the opacity. Opacity of the text overlay is going to be 0. See, now we don't see it. But when we hover it, we would want to see it. For doing this, we are going to do text overlay, and when we hover it, the opacity is going to be 1. So when I hover it, see, you can see it. Now it is coming. But it is happening way too fast. We want to slow it down a bit. For doing this, we are going to give, in the text overlay, we are going to change the transition all, and it is going to be 1 second. So the transition is going to delay for 1 second. So now when I hover it, the perfect burger is showing up after 1 second. Now I want the perfect burger to come up from top. For doing this, we are going to do text overlay. When I hover the text overlay, the H1 is going to change and it is going to transform. It is going to translate Y to 50 pixel in the Y axis, and see, it is happening very fast. It is in the Y axis, it is going down when I hover it, but I want it to happen slowly. So we are going to also use the transition here as well. Transition all 1 second. So I would want it to delay for 1 second. See, now you can see in the Y axis it is going down. Transition. My cursor is here. When I hover over it, it is showing me the text overlay. See? So this is how you can create a text overlay.